Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play WWE 2K14. I'm the Mysterious JG. In our last video, with the help of his girlfriend, the lovely Lita, Edge put Mick Foley through a flaming table. The table was not homosexual, folks. It was on fire. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Next match probably not be quite as crazy, but hopefully it'll be pretty good. Let's see what's going to be. Oh boy, Undertaker and Batista. It's the 2007 Royal Rumble. Undertaker outlasted 29 superstars during a world title shot at Wrestlemania 23. On the February 5 edition of Raw, Undertaker chokeslammed World Heavyweight Champion Batista in the center of the ring, sending notice that he would face the Animal at the Showcase of the Immortals. In the weeks leading to WrestleMania 23, Batista and Undertaker were paired in tag team matches. Batista claimed to have respect for the dead man. However, after several attacks by Undertaker, Batista claimed to no longer respect him. This point was reinforced at No Way Out when Batista delivered a massive spinebuster to his WrestleMania opponent. Now, yeah, this was all happening during a stretch of wrestling where I wasn't really watching, so I don't remember the build-up for this at all. Batista, though, I'm not sure what happened. He's not with the company. I don't know if he left on bad terms. Apparently not so bad that they're not going to use him in this game, but he ain't around right now. He was one of those guys, though. He was good as a babyface. He was good as an evil heel. He was just a pretty solid overall performer. I mean, he looks like a freaking monster from hell, but he can actually talk, which is a pretty good combination when the WWE can find it. But it's WrestleMania. He ain't beating The Undertaker. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled.
Oh, he has his pretty awesome entrance music. We used to, Bobo and I would always play with created wrestlers in a previous game. He had a created version of Colonel Parker that he liked to use, who had all these awesome power moves, because the only time we watched Colonel Parker wrestle in WCW back in the day, he was usually wrestling against a woman as part of the storyline. He wrestled Medusa. And so he was doing all these power moves because he was taking on a much lighter opponent. So he gave Colonel Parker all these awesome power moves. And then my created wrestler of choice for our tag team of Ultimate Destruction was a created wrestler version of Sailor Jupiter from Sailor Moon. And of course she was going around chokeslamming people, powerbombing bitches through tables and shit. It was pretty awesome. And I gave her Batista's theme music too. So that was a lot of fun. That might be a special video one of these days just to pull out. Whichever. I think that was one of the PS2 games. And I can't really record from my PS2 with my current setup. But yeah. A kind of crappy looking Sailor Jupiter car coming out to this music. Pretty awesome. Because this is basically music that screams like insane warrior from like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Speaking of post-apocalyptic wastelands, it really has nothing to do with The Undertaker.
Perhaps no streak in the history of sports entertainment.
No brown streak.
Can match up to the 14-0 record The Undertaker has put together here at WrestleMania. A decade and a half.
That is just a really impressive digital rendition of The Undertaker, though. Sometimes it's obvious that when they were sort of working on their character faces and clothing textures and stuff, there were guys they cared about more than others. Like, I've mentioned that AJ Lee is a particularly poor one. For whatever reason, it just doesn't really look that much like AJ Lee. Their Undertaker is pretty fucking incredible. I feel like he's going to step out on my TV and slap me for, not showing the proper respect. Although if he did step out of the TV, he would do so very slowly. He is The Undertaker after all. Man, I really want to beat him in End of the Streak mode with Fandango. I just don't think I'll ever be that good at this game.
Undertaker enters the ring to do battle for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Doesn't matter what your sign says or her.
To accurately describe the atmosphere here.
Because that is a thing. The defeat the streak mode, I'm pretty sure you don't get to set the difficulty because Undertaker is noticeably more difficult. Like, I could set up an exhibition match against The Undertaker with anybody and beat The Undertaker, but when you face him in the streak mode, he is noticeably more difficult. He counters everything. Howard Finkel, you will rest in peace. Yeah, just there are certain characters that really, really look like they put a lot of work into getting them just perfect, and Undertaker is definitely one of them. We are a far cry from the days of, like, WWE Steel Cage Challenge for the NES. The Dead Man's Dive. The Dead Man's Dive. With the finisher, grapple your opponent, hold LT and RT, and move left stick towards the ropes. Inside the ring, force your opponent into a rope leaning state. Press Y to perform the OMG. Wow, that's retarded. Okay, grapple your opponent, hold R and T, and move towards the ropes. Okay. Apparently I'm going to have to do that in this match, so better figure it out. The Dead Man Dive. The Demon Dizzy. The Demon Dizzy is apparently a move from the In Your House video game, which was like WWE's attempt to do something like Street Fighter. And there were videos that there were online of the wrestlers explaining the command inputs for their finishers in this video game, and the Undertaker's ones was particularly bad because he's in character as the evil, monstrous Undertaker explaining how to perform the Demon Dizzy. Execute a 1/4 circle motion and press the A button, or whatever the hell the input was.
If the Undertaker wins, his incredible legacy grows even more amazing.
Batista is intent on ending the streak tonight, JR. His focus tonight is the key for him.
He's seriously focused. I think everybody except Cena has attempted it. If Cena breaks the streak, the fans are going to lose it. They're going to, like, somebody's going to go to his home and murder him. Why does he get a signature? He's done nothing but get his ass kicked.
Batista has a real chip on his shoulder. He thinks he deserves all the accolades the WWE has to offer.
Well, that may be true, King, but that was an act.
That was an act.
Not even two. We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Let's hope I can counter his finisher. Yeah. I basically just sat there waiting and let him get up. So I figured that would be the easiest way for me to get it.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
So the last ride and the choke slam. Oh, fuck, they're both signatures, not finishers. Oh, well, I guess I'll just save this up then. Oh, but I'm supposed to do some kind of thing with the rope leaning state, right?
He didn't need a GPS to find the mark.
Or I grab him and take him over into the corner, or to perform the oh my god, or what the hell am I supposed to do here? Well, I got a signature now.
Into counter.
Or does he have a signature? I got a signature. Damn it. I suddenly can't counter anything to save my life.
The Dead Man has Batista reeling.
I lost my finisher at some point.
This must be part of Batista's
This guy in the crowd digs crazy chicks, so I'm going to give him the last ride into the turnbuckle. He is going to die.
On this stage, there are numerous others who would agree with that.
Stay down! Stay down!
So I'm supposed to... I'll get him into a rope leaning state, or...
He's still not through.
Now that's the way to turn it around.
That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now put him into the ropes. Oh, okay, I think it's happening on its own here. Oh, or not.
He's still not through.
There we go. Is the OMG going to appear at some point?
He cleared the top rope. Suicide
Undertaker's OMG dive.
What guts and athleticism.
So I need to get another signature so that I can do the choke slam. And then that will give me the finisher I need to do the tombstone and actually win.
Now that
Oh,
was a
we can get counted out in this? That's lame.
ouch.
There's
Ooh,
nothing.
serious knockout
I
blow.
mean, seriously, a
Back
WrestleMania
into the ring.
a main event match gonna win by count out?
The worst place in the
Signal
world
for the
to
choke.
be.
I'm gonna choke slam you guy in the crowd.
He just nailed him with that choke slam. Wow.
What? What do you mean he nailed him with the choke slam? Are you watching the same match I am?
Man, what a decap-
Alright, so I did the last ride. That's when you move the stick, so I need to make sure I don't move the stick this time. And I'll get the choke slam when he gets up.
rotating clothesline.
You've done it now. You're gonna make a big mistake. I can't allow that something, whatever you.
He's looking at it.
Alright, he's looking at it, folks.
Uh-oh, it
And
may be time.
he didn't counter. So this should do it.
That's it. He's out.
Stick that tongue out and win this match, Taker.
My God Almighty, going for the cover.
Oh, he's not gonna stick his tongue out.
This match is over.
He just did that to spite me.
Here is your winner and
Demon Dizzy!
heavyweight champion, the
That's kind of unusual. Taker doesn't hold the title all that often because he kind of
15-0
doesn't
at
need it.
WrestleMania, and none bigger than what The Undertaker has accomplished tonight.
The Undertaker wanted that title. He wanted Batista. And these fans
You
came
can see
here
his
to see
desires have
what
all
more.
been
What
satisfied.
the hell? The Undertaker
Sorry, that was
delivered
creepy.
one more time.
And the camera lingers on the Undertaker's crotch as we talk about how he wants Batista. All unlockable items have been unlocked for this match, folks. So there you go. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for this one. So join me next time for more stuff on the Mysterious AG. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.